So, Datuk, both from experience as a GLC, Chief Integrity Officer, a former MACC officer, what could be done to address some of the concerns that Prof. Terence raised, which is everything from political funding or the money being the main issue, right, and the driver to all of these things, to the huge schemes that have transnational effect or structures. So,
before that, let me talk about Petronas. Cool it down a little bit. I'm the CIO of Petronas and Chief Technical Officer. I'm seconded from MACC to Petronas. And Petronas signed a corporate integrity pledge with MACC in the year 2012. And one of the reasons, the commitment that Petronas had to set up a C integrity office in these groups members. Now, what is the purpose of that? Most of the time is because Petronas would like to say that we do not tolerate anything that, or you can say that zero tolerance towards corruption or bribery. And because of that, Petronas have set up a lot of systems and procedures inside the organization. So if you can see that, I think most of you all know that Petronas hold on to the code of business ethic in their heart, it works, and even their own staff. And everybody in Petronas, even with the vendor, they have to follow that. If there is anything there that is a conflict of interest, they would understand it earlier. Because in Kobe, it stated, for example, like, there is no gift policy, no entertainment. You must react with your vendor or your customer in a way that people should not be perceived that you are favorable towards the other party. And Petronas takes seriously on matters pertaining to non-compliance. During my periods with Petronas, there was issues where there was an integrity issue of a company. Petronas blacklisted or terminated the contract of that company and blacklisted the whole shareholders of the company from dealing with Petronas. These are what Petronas tried to do so that any matter pertaining to conflict of interest can be handled from inside. Petronas have all the systems and it be done well. And from what I see, Petronas would like to be professional as much as it can in they are doing business. If you want to talk about political interference in Petronas, oh yes, they will come and ask, but the system must be followed. Alright? If there is, then it will be. If there is not, then it will not.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome Rival YB Syed Sadiq to be attending.
Sorry for the interruption.
Welcome YB. I think YB should become earlier. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I'm here to give a talk, but the concerns that have been given by Professor just now. After 34 years in service as an MACC officer, I have one thing I believe is that we have all the good procedure in place, but if you do not have an integrity person enforcing it, you will have this kind of problem. It will be always that way. I always believe and preach that corruptions happen because you did not put an integrity person at the right place. Integrity is the issue for me, anything. I have no problem in appointing a political figures to be a chairman of GLC, but put a clear and transparent terms of reference for you to understand. Make sure there is a reporting system that they have to put in. Make sure that the supervisory put by the ministry in charge be there, and make sure that whoever government official that are appointed as one of the board members understand their duty, not because of the allowances. That we have to be in, and then it will be okay. And due diligence works must be done properly in all stages. That is what is important. If you don't do that, then it doesn't care how you do it. Today you may say that don't put out a political appointee. I don't put any politician, I put some business people, but they have connection with the political appointee, politician. What will happen then? Right? you will not solve any problem. You may put me, but I'm close with some other politician. Right? We are human. We tend to be aligned to a certain thing or certain point of view. So these are things that we have to remember. As I say, you have good system, but you don't have the right people, then you have a problem. You have a good system, but you don't have the reporting of it. I remember telling everybody about how Malaysia has so many laws that you all knew that there is a law of if there is a cow in the place in the town, like in my hometown, the Majlis Daerah can catch the cow and put inside a place, and the fine is 10 ringgit. The owner of the cow will let the Majlis Daerah keep the cow until Hari Raya. And before Hari Raya, go and pay the 10 ringgit, carry the cow. Because Majlis Daerah has to make sure the cow is in the perfect condition. If it died during then you have to pay 1,000 over to the owner. So you will keep on eating it, and then later on the owner will take, here the $10, can I have back my cow? And slaughter it for the Hari Raya. Then the system is there, the procedure is there, but nobody cares whether is it effective or not for today. Right? And look at MACC Act. If you talk about abuse of power, a certain law under the penal code, if I'm not mistaken, is it fraud or something? The fine was supposed to be whipping. But MACC, you don't have any. We try to ask that for, nobody want it. Right? And everybody say, oh no, that is so barbarian. Right? But it's something deterrent. The law is there for deterrence. The rules and regulation, the reporting that you need to do is for deterrent. To let people know that we are checking on you every day. And I like it nowadays, everybody are complaining. Right? Anything. You wear something wrong, then tomorrow you come out in the Instagram. Right? The minister is not wearing proper protocol. And I say, wow, that's funny. Right? This is thing good, right? But how the government got to do about it? This is what is important. The support from all of you is important. As same as Petronas, we have all the systems and procedure, but we need the support from the vendors, we need the support from all our stakeholders. They have to adhere to it. Okay? How to make sure that there is no conflict of interest in Petronas? We already set it out. Alright? You cannot give. Now even Petronas have already set the right rule that we don't even have to give political funding. We don't give any donation to any political party. We stop there. So that we are seeing that we are not aligned towards anything. But the political party must understand Petronas rule. We are a business entity. We are trying to do and to take care the resources of the country, to deal and work and help the country back. You want that 30 billion every year? Then you got to work together with us. Right? If you keep on asking us and we got all this kind of money going out just to help you all, then when you ask for the 30 billion, we cannot give it to you. And Petronas is going out all over the world. The standard that we have must be higher. So Petronas have to show that they are professional in doing their work, and their people in Petronas are professional people. We deal according to the rules and regulations. That's why our Kobe was put up to every other company in Petronas all over the world. Not many people writing. Some of the country, they don't want to use our Kobe. We persuade them out. Let's talk and see how you can do it. You have your different culture? Alright, amended it accordingly. But it must be the spirit of what? Cohesiveness, loyalty, professional, and integrity. That's what Petronas is trying to do. Alright? You have complained, Petronas have complained, people complain about any contract and project. We work towards it, we find out what is the big problem. I remember one time when when I started in Petronas in April last year. On the first day I came in, I just was talking in the coffee with one of the leaders and said, sir, there was a tender project that you were doing. I heard about one of your staff was having something really well of the company. Is it tomorrow I found out that the staff go for transfer? Then I said, no, I was just telling you, no, we are not going to tolerate that. Then how they look for it? You may assume and see that Petronas is not doing the right thing. But is it? We are doing it. Any complaint, even there was a complaint on a news on a blog about certain thing of project. Petronas make a police report. MACC come and make a report and straight away come in and ask. And Petronas said, alright, we would like to know also what is the real story. Let's go for a special review, go for internal audit. Check what is happening. That's how we want to go, and this is how we want to go in. But how we do, we have to support. We have to right person. We do not want the interference that you come in and see that the Petronas is yours. Petronas is ours. And we were supposed to work together. And Petronas has been 44 years in the field to go better. You need to go more years. And it will be there if you help and assist Petronas to make sure that whatever in our system and procedure is being followed and to bring more back to people. Sorry, I think much.